This lesson will teach you how to manually enter stocks, options, and future trades in TradeLog. In the previous lesson, we learned how to create a new data file. Now we can begin entering the open positions carried over from the previous tax year. Please do not skip this important step. If you held positions open from the previous tax year and you are using TradeLog for the first time, you must manually enter each open position into TradeLog prior to importing your trades from the current tax year. This may require an in-depth analysis of your December statement from the previous tax year. You must consider your holdings and trades pending waiting for settlement. If you accidentally exit out of TradeLog or skip this step, you can still enter in your open positions before importing your trades. To do this, use the Add Record menu item. First, we will enter a stock trade. TradeLog defaults to trade number 1 in the grid. Please do not worry about assigning or editing trade numbers, as TradeLog will do this automatically. To start, we need to enter in the transaction date of the open position. We can select the date by using the drop-down calendar, or we can type the date out. Press the Tab key on your keyboard to go to the next field. The time column is optional. In this example, we will not enter in a time. In the Open-Close Data field, you can enter O for open or buy, or a C for close or sell. W is for entering wash sales, and M is for mark-to-market accounting. When entering in your baseline positions from the previous tax year, you will only use O and W. The other options will be discussed later on in the tutorial. A trade can be long or short. This is not the length of time or term you hold the trade. This has to do with whether you are selling first, selling short, or buying first, going long. For our first example, we will choose open long. Next, we need to enter in the ticker symbol of the open position just as it is on our broker statement. For stock trades, simply enter in the symbol of the stock. Next, we need to enter the number of shares or contracts. Then we will enter in the price paid for our shares of stock. Now we need to identify the security type. For stocks and mutual funds, we choose STK-1 for the security type. Finally, we can enter in the commission, if any, or tab over and enter the full amount including the commission. Hit the Enter key twice to save your records. Click Yes to save your records. Click Yes to enter another open position. Now we will enter an option trade. This will be an open short transaction. Many traders are familiar with the standard 5-letter short format for options. However, many brokers are changing to a long symbol format to better handle calculation for tax purposes. TradeLog has been doing this since 2007. To enter in the long format, we start by entering the underlying stock followed by a space, the 3-letter abbreviation month, and 2-digit year followed by another space, the strike price of the option followed by a space, and whether the option trade is a call or a put. Note that starting February 2010, some brokers will start to utilize a new option symbology format. This requires brokerage houses to also use the expiration day of the option in addition to the month and year. You will have to check with your broker to see which expiration day they are choosing. Most will use the third Friday of the month, while some will use the third Saturday. For the type, we will choose OPT-100. This means that the trade is an option and has a 100 multiplier. Now we can enter the commission and save our new record. Remember to hit the Enter key twice to save your records. Now we will enter a future trade. We'll start by entering in the required fields left to right as taught in this lesson. Please note, future symbols can be reported differently. This depends on the brokerage house or clearing firm's format. For our example, we will enter in the symbol of the future, followed by a space, the 3-digit abbreviation month and 2-digit year, followed by another space, and the electronic trading system. Now enter the number of contracts and the price. For the type, choose FUT. A pop-up will prompt you to enter in the multiplier for the future contract. For this example, the multiplier will be 20. Press OK to proceed. Press the Enter key on your keyboard twice to save your records. Please continue on to the next lesson.